Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final Arkham Incidents scenario. We are on scenario 5 of this 5 standalone set, all taking place in Arkham using a variety of Arkham allies as the inspiration. And we have mysterious benefits. This is the one, the only Madame Lebranche. She is here to rock. Let's read some story. I can't thank you enough for taking time to help me with my little problem. You nod politely, but wonder just how urgent this business is as Madame Lebranche pours you a cup of tea in her comfortable sitting room. The elderly woman seats herself next to you, staring off in thought. I suppose it all started with my late husband, Charles Lebranche. God rest him. He led such an exciting life, from fighting in the Civil War to sailing across the world. But he had such a fondness for me. When we were married, he promised that I'd always be provided for, and that's held true even 30 years after his passing. Dude's been dead a long time. You ask Madame Lebranche if this business is about inheritance or some other oddity Charles left behind, but she shakes her head. You see, it's the strangest thing. Whenever I've needed money for anything, I've always somehow just had just the right amount around somewhere, but lately I've had too much. You nod along, failing to see how this is a problem. Grandma, let me introduce you to the stock market. I mean, maybe not around the time this is taking place, but still. I didn't think much of it until just the other day after hadn't spent money after some time. I heard a clinking sound coming from the attic. When I went up there was an enormous pile of coins with even more appearing out of thin air. What's more, I saw figures lurking at the corners of the attic. There's something bizarre up there. Can you help sort it out? Of course I can! Of course I can. Alright. 30 years gone by. For doom. Madame Lebranche leads you up the rickety steps into her attic, carrying a small oil lamp to light her way. Immediately, light shines back as it reflects off the enormous heap of coins on the floor, exactly as the elderly woman said. The muffled silence of the attic is broken only by clinking of falling currency and the creaking of floorboards, but not just beneath your feet. A little spooky. All right. I'm afraid that I haven't been up in the attic in years, though I'm certain that Charles kept most of his curios here, Madame Lebranche muses. He'd spent hours, days even, sequestered up here. Though I haven't the foggiest notion, she stops mid-sentence and peers for the wall of the attic. How very odd. I don't recall there ever being a door there. Ooh, Gathering 2.0? The reverse Uno reverse gathering scenario? You glance in the same direction to see an aged wooded door, one that in its position should lead to the outside of the house, yet it doesn't. All right. Because we have Madame Lebranche, we got to start with her in our hand. Those are the rules on this one over there. And then otherwise, everything is set up. So let's resolve our mulligans, shall we? We're not really looking for anything specific. I mean, a drawing thing is kind of sick. Yeah, okay. I think we kill a good chunk of this hand. I think we just go like this. We draw 2. Alright. And what do we got over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get out of here. My one of Dark Horse is in my opening hand, you say. Okay, you can go. I think you can go because we'd rather play you from the discard pile. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We don't have a way to deal excess damage right now, but let's just... I assume that Beard put no enemies in this scenario, so I think that's kind of what we're going to go with here. Alright, let's short supply. 1. Nice. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8, 9. Okay. Well, Madame Lebranche is in our hand. We're definitely gonna play Madame Lebranche for 2. We're gonna play Dark Horse. Might as well. We're gonna make some cold hard cash. And then we're gonna play Ice Pick with that cold hard cash. And then for our last action... Oh, I guess I should reveal my location. Resign. We shouldn't meddle any further. Gain 2 resources, draw 2 cards. Remember that you accepted the gift. Limit once per round. Nah, I'm good. That's too scary. That's too scary. Alright, I think I'm actually just gonna gain an emergency cash for my last action, so we'll draw a card. Oh, that's really good. Okay. You're supposed to find 9 or 10. Oh, did I miss one? I thought I counted that. Oop. We'll just put that there. That's easy. Okay. Stella. Let's play Drawing Thin. Let's go. We are going to then also play an old keyring. And then we're going to move up here, I think. I mean, I could investigate. Let's investigate. I'm going to draw a card. And we're going to go 2 to 3. We fail. So we can take an extra action, which we're going to just move to use up here. Move to this location. Investigators cannot enter locked doorway. While you're investigating, this copy of Dusty Attic gets -1 shroud for each non-permanent asset you control. So currently it's a 3 is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a 3 there. Okay. We can go upkeep. Alright, I'll bury someone deep. Alright, 1 of 4. First evil card of the game is right here. It is a Maddening Sigil. Test brain 3. If you fail, you must choose 1. Take 2 horror, choose and discard 2 cards from your hand, or lose an action. I think I'm going to probably lose an action. If you fail, you must choose 1. Choose 2 instead if you fail by 3 or more. Okay, we're going to go 3. 3 all, I think. It's not an action. Cool. I will lose an action and then gain an action with my ability. Over here, test brain 3. If you fail, place 2 of your clues. Sorry, I did not want to gain a resource. I don't think I did. No, that's okay. No, I did want to, yes. Test brain 3. If you fail, place 2 of your clues in your location. For each clue, you cannot take a horror instead. You have 2 improvise to discard? Oh. I do, don't I? Sure, I'll do that instead then. I'll get my extra action. I wanted to play them. Okay? Alright, we're going to go 3 to 3. Holy shit. So it's either going to be a First Watch or the Gumption, right? I think it's probably the Gumption. Yes. Okay. All right. Yorick is going to move up here. And then we're going to spend 4 to play Safeguard and Schaffner's. So notably, this location for Yorick is actually 0 Shroud. That seems really good with this. So we're going to quickly just Madame Lebranche and grab a resource with her ability. Because that seems kind of awesome. Alright. I don't know how often we're going to use this Dark Horse. Minimum 1? Okay. Okay. I mean, that's still fine. We can, we have ways around that. Alright. We are going to, for our first action, we're going to drop down a flashlight. And then I think we're going to investigate, and I'm going to draw a card. Nice. So we have 2. So we have 1, 2, 3. 2 to 5. -1, -3 if you have more than 4 resources or more than 4 cards in your hand. Sure. We're then going to move, I think, over here. And while you're investigating, this copy of Dusty Attic gets +1 shroud for each resource in your resource pool to max of +4. Spend a resource to draw a card. Yeah, sure, let's do it. So this is a Shroud 2. We can, I think I'm gonna, on your own, out this Winging It. And we're just gonna investigate at 2 to 1. 2 to 1. We fail. So we're just going to look what I found. Grab 2 clues. Awesome. And now everything should be, like, ready to rock. We should be, at this point now, ready to start, like, going to the moon. Alright. 204. Is that another Shadowlight I hear on Yorick's side of the table? Alright. What do we got over here? Test foot 3. If you fail, return an item or spell as you control with your hand. If you do not control any item or spell assets, take 2 damage instead. So we're going to go 4 to 3. We fail. We'll return the cheap one to our hand. Get off of them! So return an item or spell. Okay, cool. That's it. If you fail, return an item or spell as you control. That's an item. It's in my hand. Over here, we have Explosive Sigil. Test foot 3. If you fail, you must choose 1. Choose 2 if you fail by 2 or more. Lose 2 resources. Lose 1 action. Take 2 damage. Sure. Alright, we'll go 3 to 3, I think. Alright, good. Yorick, you're doing great. You're doing great, buddy. Okay. Well, Yorick is going to investigate this location. We're going to gumption it, and then we're going to shed a light. So that puts us at a resounding... we'll take one of these clues. One of these clues. So we grab... it automatically succeeds. Discover additional clue at this location, additional clue at any location. So we'll grab this one. So 1 from our investigate, 1 from that, 1 from that. Perfect. Good job, Yorick. You're killing it. Ice pick for 4? I mean, we're just going to investigate again, right? So now we're going to go 3 to 1. And then our last action... I mean, I think we're going to... I don't think I want to grab a resource. I think at this point now, Madame Lebranche is kind of just there. We're going to gain a card. Ooh, okay. Sure. All right, Stella. We're going to spend a resource to draw a card. Okay. We're going to investigate. Oh, actually, sorry. You know what? I'm going to go back in time slightly. It's not going to change anything here. We're going to... So this is currently... 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go up to 7. And we're going to just Signum Crucis this. We're going to add a Bless. We're going to draw a card as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're investigating at 2 to 5. -2, -4 if this test is on against a displaced or warded card. Fun. Yeah, and I suppose we also can advance. We only need 6 clues. We have what? 3 actions left with Stella now? I suppose we advance and just see what happens, right? Take some time rummaging through Charles' belongings before you finally find a tarnished key. An intricate symbol is carved on the flat handle with the letters Shax surrounding it. The first key fits perfectly within the lock, and you open the door to an impossible and dizzying view. Madame Lebranche marvels close behind you, murmuring words of surprise to herself. Reveal the locked doorway. After you enter, you must choose and discard a card from your hand or lose 1 resource. Choose 1. Okay, sure. Put the set-aside armory, lavish room, and reinforced room and storeroom locations to play. Select one of the set-aside door beyond locations at random. Put the location into play, replacing the location that shares its location symbol. Remove the replaced location in each other door beyond location from the game. Alright, I can do this. I can do this. And then we have... Oh, we draw 1 randomly. I see, okay. Well, for me right now, the first one on top is equally as random as the others. So I think we're okay. For my blind play, that is equally as random. Help. Get back in there. Okay, so because then is the door beyond replaces 1 of the 4 rooms. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. Okay, I get it. I get it. All right. It appears that Charles Lebranche has dabbled in magic to create a doorway to some distant place. Could the source of Lebranche family fortune lie there? For each of the following that are true, reduce the requirement of this act by by player clue. So we need 16 clues right now, but we can also do this. So if we have found an engraved weapon, noticed the tapestry pattern, studied the wall etchings, discovered a hidden trinket, located the focal point, accepted the gift. Accepting the gift is a good thing. At the end of the round, the investigators may spend their X number of clues as a group to advance. Okay. All right, well, we're going to spend a resource to draw a card. Choose and discard all but one card from my hand. I think I want the flare. It just has the most experience cost, so it should be worth the most, right? That's just how math works. Okay. I think so we have to, you must choose and discard a card from your hand or lose one resource. Choose one. Okay, so we're gonna gain a resource. It's not exactly fun, but then we can go 1 and we can go 2. It's a little bit action negative, but it is gonna allow Yorick to also move in here, and we're gonna discard this teddy bear. And we never want to have to go in through this way again. Weird that there's this door beyond. Upkeep. 3 of 4. Evil card over here. Return an item. All right, we're going to go 4 to 3. -1. -3 if you have more than 4 resources or more than 4 cards in your hand. Nah, we're good. So that's a success. Over here, we got a Servile Hound. Spawn. Any connecting location. Retaliate. After attacks, move it to a connecting location. All right. That's a fun little design. Okay, did I want to gain a resource? I don't think I did, because I have nothing I want to play right now. There's no clues we want to get, so... That's the thing about it. I wish there was like an on-off button for Dark Horse, because right now I'm on the off mode. Alright. So I'm pretty sure... Yorick just wants to move in here. After you gain X resources from the storeroom, place X resources on storeroom from the token bank. Okay. Hold on there. Oh, there's text on the back of these cards. Cannot enter from the... Oh, so we have to go this way. Okay, well then I'm going to put this guy here instead then. We'll move in here then. Alright. Each enchant and displacement at any location gets +1 fight and +1 invade. Each test on an enchanted or displaced treachery at any location gets +1 difficulty. When you reveal the alchemical study... I mean, honestly, this should have just been this location. I don't know, I just feel like this is... I don't know, that's weird to me. When you reveal alchemical study, spawn the set-aside Djinn servant at the alchemical study. Okay, so now this is always active, so everything is harder than it seems. Test book or foot 3 gets +2 difficulty. If you succeed, remember that you've located the focal point. Okay, there's a lot of text that I have to adjust here. Each enchanted or displaced enemy at any location gets +1 fight and +1 evade. Each test on enchanted or displaced treachery at any location gets +1 fight. So it's just they're all harder. Okay. So this guy is now a 4? A 4/2. Okay, sure. So this guy is also now here with me. Study spawn set aside. Okay. It gets +1/+1 fight while engaged with investigators 4 more cards in their hand. Okay, so we got to kill some stuff here. Okay, what do we do? I mean, Stella's going to have some juice in her that she can attack with. So I think we're going to attack this guy. And we're going to use the ice pick. So now we're only 5-4. I guess we can go 5-2, right? Let's do that. -2, we fail. Choose and discard a card from your hand or lose a resource. Okay, this man's dead. We are going to bury him deep, I think. We have to discard this as well. But we're going to grab and play the Derringer. And we're going to bury this guy deep. No more doggies, please. You're 6-4 to Dark Horse? Even better. Okay. I think we're just going to fire on this guy. So we have 7-2. Yep, 2 damage. Okay. Stella. Oh no, I guess this guy's 7-3, right? Yeah, 7-3. Which matters for this one because it gets the +1. Whew. Okay, we're gonna move in here. I haven't failed a test yet this turn. So we are going to investigate this location. We're going to make it 2-6. We're going to draw a card. Nice. So 2-6. Uh-oh. Nah, we fail. Alright, perfect. So we get an action back. We'll do this one. And I think we're going to use it to actually do, on your own, we have an improvised weapon we're going to fight with today. So we can attack this guy at 3 to actually 0. So just no autofail, please. Nice. This guy is dead. Let's get shuffled in. That's how that works. And that's supposed for our last action. We're going to grab some clues with a wing in it from our discard pile. So we're going to go... And it's not a sure thing. You know what? I actually think we're not going to do that. I can just flashlight. Because then it's 0. 2-0. I forgot we put a bunch of bless tokens in. I forgot we did do that. Alright, let's go upkeep. There's a Day of Reckoning. Oh, that's actually perfect timing. That's actually awesome. Okay. Alright, well this is going to advance, so we'll release this. That was very lucky. A faint glow sparks from various corners around you. With each passing second, you find your material wealth evaporating before your very eyes. You try in vain to hold on to what wealth you can grab, wondering in confusion at how a spell is able to steal your wealth. Madame Lebranche simply shakes her head more in bewilderment. I suppose we'll just have to make do. Each investigator loses half their resources rounded up. Any one investigator may exhaust a patron asset they control to cancel this effect. So he was at 0. And then, so we'll lose 2 here. Okay. While the mystery of the vast wealth is strange enough to matter, something is actively trying to stop you from interfering. Is this Charles's doing, or does some kind of third party have a hand in all this? All right, well, let's find out by drawing an encounter card. Damn Spirit, who does not get the bonus. Oh, that's a fun card. It attacks you instead of taking to X horror, lose X resources. And a dog. This guy does get the bonus. This guy does get the bonus. Okay. So I'm pretty sure what we want to do... Does this thing ever retaliate? Nah, it's just a guy. That's just a guy. Hi, I wanted to offer you a promotion of your thing. Hey, I would like to offer you a timeout. So, bye. Okay. So what I'm pretty sure we do here is we fire the gun at 6-4. Alright. You are dead, punk. You're dead. We will return this to our hand. And then the new hottest tech in the world is to use Madame Lebranche to gain a resource to play this out. You'll love to see it. I mean, it's not really... I mean, we just probably shoot the flare, right? That's probably just what we do, right? We just shoot the gun. We just shoot the gun. But, like, what else is Yorick doing with his time? I mean, he is going to draw a card, no matter what. Oh! Okay, that changes things. Yeah, we're going to shoot now, I think. We're going to go 6-2. Yeah, no, we're good. You'll take 2 damage. But you're not dead! You're not dead, Madame Ghost. You live yet another day. I mean, I could have killed him with the ice pick, but I don't think. I think Stella's just going to, like, force her way through. Alright. We're going to punch this guy at 3 to the game's 4 to the game's 6. Is that enough to Signum Crucis? I guess we do draw the card here because we initiate the skill test. Oh, you know, we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do the take card then. So we now have 3-6. Cool. We'll gain 2 resources, draw 2 cards. So you're telling me this is kind of sick. All right, we'll just go 3-2. See if we can just kill it. Nah. All right, we're gonna go 3-0. That does work. That does work. Then for our last action, we're going to move up here. Now we actually can. We can't go from that one, but we can go in this one. And we would like Will Yorick to come with us, please. All right, after you spend X resources, place X resources on reinforced room from the token bank. If there are 10, we can study the wall etchings. Okay. Okay. I think I am going to gain a resource over here with Will Yorick this turn as we go to upkeep. Called by the Mists, you say. Exploit weakness, you say. It's going to be harder to hit without a gumption in our hand. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. 4-3. We pass. Unexpected. Ready to spring. Move each warded enemy at a location without investigators directly to the nearest investigator. Put ready to spring into play in your threat area. If you reveal a skull, cultist, tablet, or squid during a fight or event against a warded enemy test... Not at any location. So this is at any location? Fight or evade action against a warded enemy or a test on a warded treachery. This is just in the threat area. Oh, so it's just in this threat area. Okay, it moves them, but then you put this in the thing. Sure. Okay, well, we don't want that. That's bad. We call that in the biz as bad. So I think what we want to do is we want to get rid of this Called by the Mists. Or maybe we have Yorick clear that out for her because she doesn't have a lot to do right now. So this one is, sorry, after you spend X resources. Okay. So maybe Yorick goes first. I'm going to spend... I think I want to keep this. I'd love to play this turn. I think we do this. We're going to spend a resource and a Schaffner's to play this other Derringer. We're just going to put a resource on this location. Let me just grab a little counter. I need more of those, so we'll just get that copied up. Okay. And then that'll be me. So our first action is we're going to drawing thin, I think. And we're going to draw a card. So we're now 2 to 7. This is probably worth a Signum Crucis. Sorry, draw the card as well. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 to 7. -2, -4 if this is a test on a cursed or enchanted card. No. So we're going to gain an action. We're going to drop a clue to get rid of this. Oh, just a clue. Not from our location. It's just a clue. Not a clue from our own... Not a clue we control. Okay, so Yorick actually could have done that himself. Okay. I misread that. Alright, but now we're at the 0 point. So we can flashlight this location. And then we can spend 2. I am going to spend it from this because we need to do that. To shed a light. So it is supposed to be one of our clues. Okay. We're going to grab one of these clues. And then 2 of these clues. And then we're going to scrounge this back into my hand. Go upkeep. Oh, let's go. Alright, 2 of 5. Evil card. Move 1 location toward the attic landing. If you're not moved by this effect, lose 1 action. Okay, so we can move here. Nope, we have to move there. So then we lose a resource. Okay. And now we have to go all the way back there. You can move back to... Okay, now that's another... I mean, I don't know. That just... I don't know. I'm waiting for the explanation, but I'm not sold on it. I'm not sold on it. It seems complicated. But I know there's an explanation, so I'll wait to hear it. To a non-lead enemy play, if they know this is going to gain Surge. Okay. Homunculus. Hunter Aloof. When you commit a card to a test at a Homunculus location, place that card face down. Max once per test. Ooh, that's a little nightmare of a card. I love the design on that one. That guy's fun. Okay. Yorick grabs this guy, shoots him with a gun. He's enchanted, so he is get +1. I suppose I didn't want the resource again. We're back in the no resource mode. We're back in there. Yeah. Alright, we're going to grab this guy. And we're going to shoot him with the gun. We have 7-3. Nice. We have, no, we don't have more than 4 cards. Okay, so this guy is going to get killed. Bullet gone. We're going to play something from our discard pile. It's probably going to be a teddy bear. Then for our last action, let's drop down a leather coat. And Will York is all kitted out. All right, Stella moves up here. I am going to investigate... Actually, you know what? We'll investigate this location first. And we will draw a card. That's what we're looking for. We do fail. But we get that action back. So then we move up here. I am going to drop the rabbit's foot. And I think I also drop this turn. And now, like, we should be ready to just start going to the moon. So you don't cost anything. Let me go upkeep. Okay, alright. 3 of 5. We only need what? We only need what? 13 more clues? We haven't done any of these things yet. We can do this one with Stella. Not easily, mind you, but we could. Alright, there's no monster, so that's going to gain Surge. Ooh, a Pack-Bound Night Gaunt. While it is engaged with an investigator, there are 4 more resources in their pool. It gains Retaliate. While it is engaged with 4 more cards in their hand, it gains Alert. That's fun. That's fun. I like that, this part of it. Count the spent resource. Thank you. Put Waste and Affliction to play in your threat area at the end of your turn. If you have no cards in hand or no resources in your resource pool, take 1 damage or 1 horror. Choose 1. As your first action, discard this. Okay, that shouldn't be an issue. Because we can just, like... This should be at 0. We can just, like, go like that. We can just do that. Like, we do that at any moment that we want to. We can just make this this fine. Okay. Well, Yorick, you son of a gun. Why don't you stab this guy at 6-3? All right. I will to sacrifice this. I will discard it to deal +1 damage. We can then play something out of here. Flashlight? Get the other Schaffners back in there. Get the Schaffners in. Let's Madame Lebranche this up. And then let's investigate for our last oh no, let's investigate for our second action at 2-1, baby. Play something against a displaced or warded card. Now, this is extra dimensional, so we do pass. We get a clue. Good job, Yorick! Look at him go! Let's do it again. Oh, this is the super one! This is... Oh, okay, so we have... Oh, that's right. We stop. We stop here. And I'm gonna... You know what? Give me a resource. Give me a resource! I'll go over here to Stella. Alright, well, Stella's definitely going to investigate this location. We have 2 to the game's 5. This goes up by 2, right? So 9? We're 2-9? We fail by 9? So we gotta look at the top 9 cards of our deck. Add 1 to our hand. That's really good. Oh, we also didn't draw our cards or gain resources. So you know what? Let's go back in time and do this properly. So I wanted to gain a resource and draw a card, I think. I wanted to split the diff. Now we can look at the top 9. Oh my! Give me the old keyring. Alright, and then we gain that action back. So that was just this one, we'll say. Alright. So what we would like to do is we're going to play old keyring. And then we're going to investigate with the old keyring at 2-1. If you fail, choose a discard a card from your hand and lose 1 resource. Okay, sure. We do fail, so we're gonna just spend 2. I know once again we don't really. I know it's weird, but we are gonna discover these 2 clues. And then we have to discard a card from our hand. So this is gone. I'm gonna discard a Shed a Light, because we got a resourceful we can grab it back with. And then we lose a resource, but we have no resources left to lose. We can then move into this location, and we will have Yorick come with us. After you draw X cards, place X resource tokens. Okay, okay. The Lavish Room. Alright, upkeep. A Knife. 4 of 5. Evil card. Test brain 3. If you fail, place 2 clues in your location. For each clue you cannot place, take 1 horror instead. Alright, we'll Shed a Light this one. We'll go 6-3. Nice. Didn't need it. Sorry, did I say Shed a Light? I meant neither rain nor snow. It has infected my very subconscious. Alright, test foot 3. So notably, this is warded. Doesn't matter. So we're going foot 3-3. I believe. Yeah, you know, believing is good. Believing is good. Okay. This should have 0 on it. Oh, I guess we each drew a card during upkeep, huh? We were both here during upkeep. Okay, so that's actually not too... I suppose another one's going to need to be there. That's not actually too difficult. It's not going to be easy, but it is not crazy hard. Alright, so we're going to investigate this location. We have 2 to 5. We're going to draw 2 cards. So we have 2 to 9 again. So we failed by 8. So look at the top 8. I'll take this card, I think. I'll take this. This Alter Fate 1. We do draw it off of this, notably. We do draw it, so we do get that. So that means now, in theory, we should actually be able to do this next turn. What do we do here? Excuse me. I think we gain a resource. Ah, yeah, that's what we do. Okay, then we do this. We investigate with this flashlight, and we are going to Shed a Light and grab 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to spend 2 resources to play flashlight. Seems fine. Seems fine. Alright, so we have 9 and we need 18. 16? Need to spend them on the other room. The resources for this one? Oh, this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah. I don't know. I actually think we might be able to just, like, do 2 of them, bring it down to 12, and get through it pretty standard. Yorick, what are you doing? I guess you'll clear this out, right? Oh, sorry. We want to stay at 2. We don't want to gain money. I guess we're going to get rid of that, because it's our first action. Really easy to go. Draw a card? No! I want to go back. Take me back. That puts 1 on this. And then we can go upkeep. Ooh, another Schaffner's is really good. Sorry, we want to stay at 2. Alright. This advances. Oh my god! Oh, okay. I mean, it does make sense. I should have seen this coming. I should have seen it coming. The same hostile glow flares up once more, but this time you can feel yourself growing dizzy and unfocused. You brace yourself against a wall, and Madame Lebranche places a matronly hand on your shoulder, somehow unaffected by the repelling spell. Each investigator must discard half cards in their hand at random. Any one investigator may exhaust a patron asset they control to cancel this effect. I think Yorick is going to get rid of that, but we have to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to lose 3 cards here. I'm going to shuffle, and then we're going to just do the 3 rightmost. 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess we're done with Shed of Lights now. Alright, 6 Doom. The repelling magic. Stella doesn't have to discard? Oh, it cancels the whole effect. I thought it just canceled the effect for them. My mistake. I should just stop playing fucking Arkham, man. I can't get anything right. I should just quit. I should just quit and, like, go work at Walmart. Okay. It's our evil cards. Evil cards. I can't play a game without, like, making a goddamn mistake. Alright, 3 to 3. This is enchanted. Yeah, we'll neither rain nor snow this, I think. We fail. I suppose I'm just going to lose an action. Because then it's just, like, easy. Right? That's just... I mean, we also can just take 2 horror. We haven't taken any horror. No, I guess we just don't do anything because we did this card. Neither rain nor snow. We're all just fine. We still fail. This goes away. Everything's good. Took me a second to get there, but we did. I was like, oh yeah, that's what neither rain nor snow does. Alright, test brain 3 if you fail. To threat area, if you deal damage to an enemy or discover any amount of clues, lose 2 resources. Okay, sure. Alright, 3 to 3. Yorick? You did it! You did it, buddy. Good job. Alright, well, Stella is going to do the thing that she did. To investigate at 2 to 9. 4 to 9. Alright, so we fail by 7. So we can look at the top 7 of our deck. I think I want you. Soon we're about to get a bunch of curse tokens in here, and it's kind of just unavoidable. Give me the winging it. That means the other winging it's in our discard pile, right? Alright, and then we can do this. So now that brings us down to 14. So we need 5 more clues, which is conveniently the number that we have left. All right. I think we're going to play Winging It. Which puts us at 2-2. That's okay. We pass. Okay. Incredible. Honestly, not at all what I expected to have happen there. We're going to move into this location. Yorick can come with us with the safeguard. And we're finally here. After the whole time, we're finally here. We're finally back. After you gain X resources, place X on the storeroom from the token bank. If there are 12, we've discovered a hidden trinket. Okay. I don't think we're going to need to do that. Potentially, but we might not need to. So this is currently a one shroud location. We can play a Winging It from our discard pile. Time Roller, how's it going? To go 2-0. All right, you know what, game? I'm not even upset. You deserve that. Winging It goes back in no matter what, right? Yes, no matter what. All right, Yorick, what are you doing? I mean, you're going to play a Schaffner's. And then you're going to, like, gain 2 resources. Might as well. All right. We can go upkeep. Yeah, give me... Oh. It's a guy. It's a guy! Alright. 1 of 6. We should actually be able to get... We actually might be able to jump through, because we're going to be at 8 this turn with the drawing thins. It's a dead guy city pretty soon. No, we're probably going to pay him off. Test foot 3. If you fail, put dimensional misalignment into play in your threat area. After your move or our move, discard a card from your hand at random. At the end of the round, discard this. Sure, we're going to go 4-3. Alright, we get an action. Let's go. Yes. Move each warded enemy, put this into there. Okay, cool. Well, Yorick is going to gain a resource. Yorick is going to be attacked by this guy. Honestly, sir, you're just doing your job. So let's pay you the money to go away. Then we're going to gain a resource. We're there. The Yorick side of the table right now is super thrilling. Super thrilling. Yeah, this is all just like, sir, there's a big pile of money on the floor right here. I'm going to look the other way, and you can steal a few coins if you want, and that's life. That's life. All right. We are going to drawing thin. Gain 1, 2, 3, 4 resources. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So then we have 5, 7, 9, 2 to 9. All right, let's look. Give me a resourceful, I think. We're going to see if we can keep pushing this guy down. We're going to try to see if we can keep just making him not a problem. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 to alter fate this away from you. And then we're going to investigate with our good friend, the keyring. Actually, no, sorry. What we do first is we do a Winging It from our discard pile. And I'm going to commit 2 resourcefuls to this. So we have 2-0. All right. We weren't punished for this one, luckily. And don't mind me, chat. I'm just going to grab 2 Shadow Lights. Don't mind me. Just going to grab this completely fair card. And this gets shuffled back in. All right. And then for our last action, we're going to keyring. And we're just going to Shadow Light. To grab 1, 2, 3. And then we can advance. I need to keep one of my clues, but I'll just delete them all and then just take one back. Hello. Your search of the realm beyond the door has been fruitful. Substantial wealth is easy to find, and periodically you notice a shift in the pile of coins, no doubt transferring to Madame Lebranche's attic. Further scrutiny reveals a series of cleverly hidden sigils, some clear, but others worn, smudged, or beginning to deteriorate. Madame Lebranche touches one of her temples in thought, looking again over your shoulder. I'm certain I've seen the symbol before, but many years ago, only glancing at one of Charles's books as he read. What was that old tome called again? The Lem something. The Leamington. The quiet, raspy voice sends a shiver down your back and you whirl around. Staring down, you use a towering figure with a bird-like appearance, flanked by firing horses. I'm very excited to see the art on the picture. Its attention shifts to Madame Lebranche, who returns its stare with shock. The price thy husband paid, but be not enough for the riches granted to him. His soul already lies beyond, but yours yet stands before me. Spawn, the set-aside demonic benefactor at the extra-dimensional location with the highest shroud value. I'm going to wager that that is going to be the one that was put aside and ready for this. What? Did I miss putting this guy in there? Oh, no. Okay, so that's going to be the room that is... Okay, yeah. No, we're good. Because we had the Jinn, yes. Okay. No, we're all good. I panicked for a second. I was like, I missed something? Hello. He's huge. He's huge, man. He's a big guy. Alright, Hunter Massive. When you reveal a skull cultist, tablet, or squid token during a test at demonic benefactor's location, if you have accepted the gift, treat that token as an auto-fail instead. Ha-ha! You can't get me, demon. Start the phase. Each investigator at demonic benefactor's location must choose one. You cannot draw cards or gain resources this phase. Demonic benefactor makes an immediate attack against you. Oh, okay, sure. This guy's... He has 16 health. That's a lot of health. That is a lot of health. These guys can go away. I like that there's some replayability built into this one. That's kind of fun. So we need to add 8 clues. 2, 3, 4. To the ensorcelled hallway. Alright. Fun. Alright. Nice climax. I'm excited for it. As you defend yourself from the hellish spirit, your mind settles in the bargain. Charles Lebranche struck with this demon. If you could do it, then perhaps you could somehow do the same. You look to the Madame Lebranche, herself torn between terror and rapidly recalling the past. If you're at demonic benefactor's location, investigate locations spend 4 clues as a group. Reduce the clue cost of this action by 1 if you have no cards in your hand. Reduce this clue action by 1 if you have no resources in your resource pool. Place 1 clue on demonic benefactor from the token bank. If there are 2 clues on him, we advance. I think we want to just try to kill him, right? I think that sounds kind of fun. 16 is a lot. But if anyone can do it, it's probably us, right? It's probably these two, right? All right, well, he's going to move in here. We're going to go upkeep. Ooh, that certainly changes things. That certainly slows things down, doesn't it? All right. We're at 2 of 6. So now, in theory, we're actually going to see a bunch of enemies from the deck, because we haven't seen enemies for a while. Test brain 3 if you fail, place 2 of your clues in your location. For each clue you cannot place, take a horror instead. Sure. All right, we're going to go 3 to 3. We're going to take 1 horror and place a clue on our location and get an extra action. This should be gone, by the way. What do we got over here? Ah! Location with the most clues. Without another mimic. Aloof. Have discovered a mimic clues. It readies and makes it a turn. The attack against you. Oh. Yo, can I be legit for a second? I actually I actually forgot about that part of this card. That it also deals damage to elites. I forgot about that part. Okay. What does this guy do? Let's go back to this card. Location with the most clues without another hidden mimic. Aloof. After discovering any amount of clues from hidden mimic's location, it readies and makes an immediate attack against you during your turn. Place a clue on your location. Engage him. Oh, that's kind of fun. I actually like that. That's a neat card. Okay. This guy's massive. All right. I think Yorick's going to go first. Yorick's turns are a little bit poopy, mostly because he drew that weakness. So he's going to draw that weakness. So he's going to get rid of that weakness, and I think we're going to just draw a card. Perfect. There's never been a stronger card in the deck than this one right now. All right, Stella is going to move in here for her first action. Hello, sir. How are you? For our second action, we're going to fire a flare at her, I think. A flare at this guy. Pew! So we go 6-3. We'll go 7-3. Nice. So we'll deal this guy 3 damage. We are then going to... Honestly, it's kind of crazy, but we're going to gain a resource. We're going to get a resource, so this guy's going to attack us. He's massive, by the way. I'm just putting him here just for ease, but he is massive. He's engaged with both of us right now. We're going to gain a resource. We're then going to spend 1 to play an improvised fighting from our discard pile, or improvised weapon. Hello? Which is going to be enough for us to also exploit weakness. So this guy takes 5 damage. And he's automatically evaded. Incredible. Level 0 cards, by the way. I mean, there's a lot going on here that goes beyond that, but still. It's instead of normal damage? I don't think so. I think it stacks. Because it doesn't say instead of the normal damage. Because I think the instead is for the discarding the enemy. I'm pretty sure anyway. That's how I read it. Isn't damage part of the normal effects? Oh, no, yeah, no, you're right. I should read the card. Okay, so then he only takes 3. No, that's 100% right. All right, this guy's going to stand up. Upkeep. Every location is 1 away. Test brain 3. Oh, sorry, we also have to do this thing. We have to either do not gain resources. I guess because I already drew, I'll just take the damage in the horror. It's just easier that way. Test brain 3 if you fail. Still damage to enemy, discover amount of clues, lose 2 resources. Sure. Alright, well, we're gonna do this. 3-3. -1. So we're going to put this in our threat area. And after you deal damage to an enemy or discover any amount of clues, we're going to lose 2 resources. Sure. A ghost. Okay. I think we're just going to shoot the massive enemy. We're going to shoot this guy. We have 6-3. That's 2 damage. It's only -3. We're going to go again, 6 to 3. I'll go 7 to 3. We'll commit a knife. This guy's not cursed or enchanted, so that's going to go to 10. And then for our last action, we're going to attempt to evade this spirit, and we're going to spend this, and we're just going to exploit weakness and get rid of it. Notably doesn't defeat it. Notably does not defeat it. But what we can do is we can also drop down this ice pick and then gain a resource with the Lebranche. Okay. Now over here, excuse me, we're going to try to fight this guy. He doesn't have retaliate. So we're going to go, I think, with an improvised weapon again. So we have... So this guy's 2. 5, 7, 9. 2 to 9. The classic. The Stella, we call it. Cool. So we'll look at the top 9 cards of our deck. For the other Flare. That's what we're here for. We are here for the other copy of Flare. And then... I think we just on your own them with, sorry, I think we gain another, I think we just punch him 3 to 3. Sounds wild, but I don't have much else to do. If we flare him this turn, we don't evade him. Resources from drawing thing? Oh, yeah. I'll just take, give me cards, I guess. I mean, I could have drawn what I needed. On it, those don't matter. I don't need to be reminded of those at this point in the game. This game's already over. We're just, like, going through the motions of the act of winning. It's already done. It's already over here. Yeah, what did I say? We're just punching this guy at 3 to 3. I'll take card this. Cool, we'll gain 2 resources, draw 2 cards. And then we're going to do the thing we just did. Play this improvised weapon, shuffle it into the deck, using this to play Exploit Weakness, dealing this guy 3 damage, knocking him down onto the ground. And we lose our resources. Okay. We'll just have him attack us again. We can definitely survive this. York actually hasn't even taken anything yet. Let me go upkeep. That goes away. And then this guy stands up. And we go to 4 of 6. Evil card over here is a homunculus. When you would commit a card to a test, place that card face down beneath him. What a jerk. Sure, we're going to go 3 to 3. Yeah, this will come over here. After you move or are moved, discard a card from your hand at random. Okay. Should Yorick try to kill a boss with a knife? Should we do that? Should Yorick try to kill a boss with a knife? We're going to play Nothing Left to Lose. So, no, sorry. We're going to play Knife. I can play Nothing Left to Lose later. See you later, Flashlight. Thank you for your support. Which difficulty do you play campaign normally? Always standard. I will always probably play on standard until I die. Until I am a corpse in the ground, I will probably play on standard. I like it. I like standard. Anyways, We're going to discard knife. We're at 6, 7 to 3. Oh, let's go! Win with the the Elder Sign. This guy is dead. He'll take 6 damage. 3 damage there, not 6. That would be insane. Very fun. Very fun. That was a fun scenario. Alright, while evading the terrible being, you scour the realm for any indications of how Charles invoked it. Here and there you find scattered details, which... yeah, Resolution 3. I just wanted to read story! I wanted to read your writing. You combat the demon fiercely as it rides to the realm beyond the door, clashing as if jousting with the spirit. At last, your attacks strike true, and it slumps down atop its steed with a ragged gasp. Blind thee for this insult, its eyes snap to Madame Lebranche and it points an accusatory finger. I, Shax, great Marquis of Hell, dissolve this pact, lament this day, for never again shall riches be thine. Flames burst violently from the demon and its horses, leaving nothing behind but acrid smoke. You expected some grand destruction, but a faint glow and glint of metal from the corridor catches your eye. A gold amulet inscribed with a now familiar design floats suspended in the air. Why, that's Charles's medallion, Madame Lebranche exclaims with a reminiscing tone. He always had claimed it protected him from evil. Would you do me the honor of keeping it for me? It's the very least I can offer you. We've banished Shax, and we can choose to add the Lament to our deck. I mean, like, if there's flavor on this, you should just have no matter what when you advance the act, and it depends on what you do. It's just easier that way for the players. Just in the future, I just think, like, that's the simple way of doing it. I think so. So it just keeps it... People are... They're routine. They're fickle beasts. They just, like, always go at it. Alright, let's see what this thing is. Let's see what this is. The Lebranche Laman. As you play Commander Discard, the last card in your hand, exhaust again. Oh, that's... Yeah, this one. I've seen this one. Actually, this one, alright. After you spend or lose the last resource in your resource pool, exhaust it to draw a card. Yeah, cool. That was a fun scenario. I like it. I mean, obviously, I think this Stella deck was kind of crazy. But, I mean, a 29 XP Stella deck is going to be good, you know? That's the reason why you have to enter through one location, because that's the thematic door to the realm, wherever the wealth is coming from. Either an alchemical lab, sung in a rep, Confederate mine, or an ancient Greek vault. That makes sense. That's cool. Yeah, especially because if you wanted this one to have its whole purpose being to make people lose resources. I mean, I just hate... It's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like stuff like that, where it's like... But I think that's less on this and more on the designs of these cards. I feel like it's same with like Fast. There should be something on the cards that make it so that you can just, by looking at the card without reading it, it tells you what to do. There's a whole visual language that they do not use in this game, and I think it's a damn shame. You can help your players, and... Oh, we didn't add any curse tokens. Whoops. Just he was never there to begin with. Alright, but that's it for Arkham Incidents. These were really fun. I do think that they're worth your time, and it'd be very fun to put these in a campaign as a side scenario. I think that would be a really good time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check it out, I believe I have a link in the description of the video. Otherwise, that's it for this video, and a huge thank you to all of our patrons for supporting the channel, and for Beard for designing these scenarios. Super awesome that, you know, the custom content creators in this for this game are so awesome. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a good one, and as always, GG's.